Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you very much.
Just got to town.
Yes, and I've already, got the local garb on.
You're ready to go. You're all
Yes.
Black Hawked up.
Yeah, but I had to belt it because it's really not my size.
Okay, I got to ask you. You got the belt on, the whole deal. When you are just being Johnny Weir, going to the dry cleaner, to the bank, stopping to get something to eat, are you still the same type of persona that you portray in a public forum?
Absolutely. Giant fur, big sunglasses, purse most of the time, some pointy shoes. Totally.
But you don't
over the
carry
top.
the skates around.
No, I don't carry my skates around, but most of my shoes are, they're killers with the points. I traveled today, so.
So this is you. The people that think that's him just trying to act outrageous on the ice. You're just being yourself.
Exactly, and that's the only way I can be. That's the way I was brought up. That's the way I approach my life, my sport, everything I do. It's your face that you're putting out there, so you have to be yourself and have fun with everything. I mean, this is hysterical right now. So, I enjoy my life. I have fun.
Although you'll just blend in town, actually, in a Blackhawk jersey.
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Did you ever play hockey?
I never was into that.
Yeah.
The checking, I just watched Ovechkin killing that guy.
Yeah.
In your green room, and that's not for me. I'd break in half.
You wouldn't like that and see that in figure skating, like add a collision element to it, anything?
No, we're a little bit more, behind the scenes. We'll cut some straps in a costume in the dressing room, or pour shaving cream in someone's skates, or something like that.
Did you like the movie Blades of Glory?
Well, they were making fun of me, so of course I liked it.
It kind of humanized the whole sport, though.
It did, and that's something I wanted to do with my own TV show, Be Good Johnny Weir. Plug.
There you go. Absolutely.
I wanted to show the behind the scenes of figure skating because there's a really, horrible preconceived notion about figure skating that we show up every 4 years in this, pretty girls in little boxes and really flamboyant men showing up in rhinestones. But I bleed, I fall, I sweat, I cry every single day, all day, with no pads on and no team around me. And I wanted people to see that.
That's what he does too. You do all those things every single day.
Do you feel like that there are men out there that go, that sport looks feminine, gay, whatever it is, and they have really no idea the athleticism that the sport takes, but because of the sequins, the feather boas,
The
all of it,
music.
that it may turn off some fans who don't give you a chance? Absolutely.
It's not a team sport. It's not a big, grunting, sweaty man sport, as I like to call them, no disrespect. It's finesse. It's combining theater and sport, and that, it's kind of what's your flavor? What do you like better, chocolate or vanilla? And that's in any way. I can't sit and watch an entire game of something with balls involved.
Okay.
Don't laugh. I can't. Or a puck. It's boring to me. I like the artistic sports, figure skating, gymnastics, diving. I love to watch swimming, and I love to watch skiing and aerial skiing, things like that. But the only sport that I think bridges that gap between the man sport and the woman sport is snowboarding right now. They do the flips, they've got the finesse, the artistry, but they're still tough enough to wear those baggy pants and craziness. But I definitely think figure skating is misunderstood in many ways, especially by the big macho men, my fathers of the world. But it's also this country. The United States has a very, strict idea of what is masculine, what is feminine. You go to Russia, the lead male dancer in the Bolshoi is what's considered a man, more than Ovechkin. So it's how you see things.
Is there a rivalry between figure skaters and ice dancers?
Well, we consider it all the same thing. When you're watching and they say the sport of singles figure skating and pairs figure skating, and then ice dancing is a separate thing written down, that it makes it look like it's a different thing, but we're all considered the same sport. Tanith Belbin does the same thing that I do. She just doesn't jump.
Mm-hmm. I got to tell you, this is a plug. I loved Pop Star on Ice. I thought that was a phenomenal, and in a very, something to be familiar to fans of every sport. It was pretty brave to trash talk the judges ahead of the actual Olympics.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of an amazing thing to actually sort of call them out a little bit, because that aired prior to you actually skating at the Olympics.
Absolutely. I'm not one to censor myself. I have no professional relationships with anyone aside from my coach. my agent, you know, I can get up in her face and tickle her and do the whole thing. I do the same thing with everybody, and that's how I like to run my life. I don't like anyone else to be able to determine where my life is going or what I do in my life, and judges are no different to me. I'm not going to do something special to please them. When I skate and when I compete, I put out my image, what I think is great, what I think is athleticism.
Okay, we see a guy like Evan Lysacek, who, excellent skater, wears, you know, skating outfits. You push the envelope. How much, when you get together with your designer, and I know you probably designed some of your own stuff.
I design all my own.
All of it. There's one of them right there. Okay.
Well, I didn't. That crown of roses was from my Japanese fan who flew from Tokyo to watch me compete in the Olympics. She gives me that after every major event,
okay.
And this is the first time that she actually was sitting close enough to this kissing cry zone to give me my crown.
Okay, so when you sit down and you're going to sketch out a design, how bizarre are you willing to go?
I'll go as bizarre as I need to go to get the point across that I want to come across.
That when you think of Johnny Weir, you're going to think of somebody different. I'm not a mainstream guy. Is that fair?
No. When I do it, I'm playing a character when I'm on the ice. So whether it's a fallen angel, whether it's, you know, my short program this year, I wore a corset and a big pink tassel. I mean, whatever I think is going to help push my character out, then that's what I'll wear. And Evan Lysacek, for example, he's thought of as very masculine and very all-American boy. Nothing flamboyant. Mm-hmm. He had feathers on his wrists, and his costumes are designed by famous fashion designers, Vera Wang, Christian Dior. Christian Dior started for enhancing a woman's figure. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you have to be educated when you're making assumptions about people. But my costumes are me, from top to bottom.
Where was more fun, Torino or Vancouver? What was the scene like off the ice in those places?
Well, you know, Torino was my first Olympics, so I had the wide eyes, and I was so excited to see everything and see all the other athletes and, you know, trade costumes with uniforms with people and do that whole thing. And in Vancouver, I was there to do business more. Mm. I was there for a job. I was there for a purpose, to skate well, skate clean, make everyone proud, make everyone happy, and I accomplished that.
Were you as surprised as we were in, I guess, a lot of the figure skating world was by Evan's victory? I mean, because everybody thought with Plushenko doing the quad, that would create some, you know, maybe enough separation where it'd be hard to make it up on artistic, and yet, isn't that really what Evan's victory was?
Well, Evan's definitely the golden boy of U.S. figure skating. He is a very hard worker, talented guy, plays by the rules, does everything the way he's supposed to do. That's someone that's easy to put right up there and put on your Wheaties box. Mm-hmm. And with the Olympics being in North America, obviously, in figure skating, there are political pushes, depending on where you are in the world, what event you're competing in. It's the Olympics. It's supposed to be sort of an even podium. Europe was represented, North America was represented, and Asia was represented on the men's podium. And that's kind of how it goes. So Evan had a lot of support and a lot of push from judges because he's American. He's from this continent. Olympics are on this continent. One of us should win.
Tell us about your U.S. debut, April 1st, I think, correct? You have
Yes.
What are you playing? Looked at me like.
And can you incorporate the Blackhawks head in your next costume? I mean, I think that's a good starting place.
This is a giant one. It's making me look like I have a bust. Let me fix myself up a little bit.
So April 1st?
April 1st, yeah. You rushing me. April 1st is a show in Bensonville, Illinois.
Okay.
It's called
At the Edge
Ice Arena.
There you go, see?
You got it. It's sponsored by Cuties. Did you know that? Cuties Mandarin Oranges.
Did not know that.
But no, it's a really cool event. I'm performing. Rachel Flatt, our U.S. national champion, is performing. Dorothy Hamill's the MC. And it's a chance for young skaters all over Illinois to come and skate with great Olympians like myself, like Dorothy Hamill. And we're actually doing a talent search tomorrow to see which kids are going to be able to perform and have fun with us.
Beautiful. So it's April 1st at the Edge, and tomorrow is the talent search. Where do people go?
Tomorrow. Tara.
Tara, where do they go?
Just icedreams2010.com.
You got it.
I like that watch.
Thanks, buddy. Rado action.
You guys should trade.
Yeah, he's got a lot of diamonds on it. I don't
Mine's,
get that.
mine's sparkly. Everything's got to be sparkly.
And I'll see you on radio later tonight.
Absolutely. And when I come back to you guys, I'm going to do these up, and I'm going to put rhinestones everywhere for you guys.
Beautiful. All right.